Well, if you're going to be out cycling on the Greenway today, it's going to be a warm one. It's already warm out there across most of the area. Afternoon high temperatures likely going to climb into those low 90s in northwest Arkansas, all up and down I-49. It's going to be a warm one. In the River Valley, it's going to be even warmer. Actual air temperatures hovering right in those middle 90s, but we've had a bit more humidity in recent days, and that's going to drive that heat index, or feels like temperature, into the upper 90s, if not close to that triple-digit mark across parts of the area. I wish I could tell you it was going to get cooler quick, but it's not. Although there are some changes, you're just going to need a little patience before those changes arrive. Low 90s again tomorrow and Wednesday, but notice that drop in temperatures. It's not a big drop, I grant you that, but we're going to be down into the low to mid 80s, and that trend likely carries over into the weekend as well. In the River Valley, still holding on to 90s through Wednesday, barely out of those 90s by Thursday, but that cooler air will continue to filter in late week into the upcoming weekend. Even then, even with that drop in temperatures, we're actually still going to be a little bit above average for this time of the year. One of the reasons it's not going to get too much hotter today, those clouds are going to continue to build into this afternoon. And by late afternoon, early evening, we're going to start to see some of those pop-up showers. Here's how Futurecast sees things around 2 o'clock today. Pretty hit or miss in nature. One town might see some rain, a good downpour. The town over, if by only a few minutes, may be completely dry. It's that kind of summertime pop-up showers chance that by around 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock tonight, all that's going to fizzle out. Our skies are going to clear out overnight, and we should wake up to a little bit more sunshine going into your Tuesday. There is a severe weather chance for the area. This is the latest on it. It's a level 1 out of 5. Eastern Benton, far eastern portions of Washington County. So we're talking east of I-49, all of Carroll, Madison, and generally speaking along and north of Interstate 49. One or two of those pop-up storms may produce some marginally severe weather. So some gusty winds, maybe a little bit of hail. I think it's going to be few and far between, but generally speaking, I think most of us are going to be in fine shape. Rain chances do increase by Wednesday night into Thursday. Again on Friday, about a 40% chance there. So still no guarantee you're going to see rain, but I do think over the next 7 days, the odds of you at least settling the dust are quite high. How much rain are we talking? I think on average for the next 7 days, about a ½ inch is probably a good benchmark for many of us. Some will trend closer to that 1 inch mark. Not everyone, but some certainly will. It looks like a busy 7-day forecast, and it is busy. I'll admit that. The thing is, there's daily chances of rain, but that doesn't mean it's going to rain at your place every day. Doesn't mean that it's going to rain all day, every day in your town. But certainly be mindful of those rain chances, especially Thursday and Friday. I know a lot of folks are curious about the impact that may have on some high school football games. I think right now things are trending to be mostly dry by Friday evening. We're going to stay on top of that. We know it's important to you. If there are any updates, you can count on us to pass those along to you as we continue to work on that forecast. For today, though, it's going to be a hot and humid day. Temperatures don't get much better by tomorrow or Wednesday, but I do think by Friday, we're rounding out the week, heading into the weekend, we're going to be feeling a little bit better out there. Summer officially comes to an end Monday morning. Fall begins Monday, which is a week from now. You always wonder, is Mother Nature going to be on time, or is she going to be fashionably late? It varies from year to year. It looks like this year we're going to be close to on time,
okay.
At least for now.
We won't complain about that.
I'm not complaining.
If you're holding on to the last minutes of summer, you can do that this week.
And I kind of feel that too. I got out to the lake yesterday, and I'm like, man, I don't want to give this up, but also at the same time, I'm ready for some cooler weather. So I don't know. I see it both ways.
All right. Well, thanks, Scott.